Welcome back to episode 11. Today we learn list comprehensions. List comprehensions let you build new lists in a single clear expression. Think of them as a conveyor belt. Items come in, you describe what to do with each one, and a fresh list rolls out the other end. Today you will learn how they work, how to use a filter, how to label items with an if-else choice, and how to combine two for clauses to flatten a nested list. You will also complete a short challenge that pulls these ideas together. By the end, you will flatten a nested list using one clean line of code. Let's do this. Here is the basic idea. We start with a list of numbers. We build a new list where each item is the original number multiplied by itself. Python goes through the source list from left to right. For each number, it calculates the square and adds it to the new list. The result is a separate list that holds the squared values. Now a practical transformation. We have temperatures in Celsius and want them in Fahrenheit. The rule is to multiply by 9, divide by 5, then add 32. The comprehension applies that rule to every value in the input list and collects the results in a fresh list. One input leads to one output, so this is a perfect fit for a list comprehension. Filtering is like a gate that only opens for certain items. After the for clause, you can add a test that decides which items are kept. In this example, the test keeps numbers that are even. Even means the remainder after dividing by 2 is 0. Python evaluates the test for each number and includes the number only when the test is true. Sometimes you want to keep every item but change the output based on a condition. An if-else expression inside the comprehension lets you do that. In this example, each number becomes the word even or the word odd depending on the remainder after dividing by 2. The result is a list of labels that matches the length of the input list. Comprehensions work best when the expression is short. If the transformation has several steps, move the details into a small function and call that function from the comprehension. The clean function below trims spaces, converts to lowercase, and removes commas. The comprehension then applies that function to every word. You can include more than one for clause. Think of this like two loops written in a single expression. First, Python picks a sublist from the outer list. Then it walks through each value in that sublist. Each value is added to the result list. This flattens one level of nesting and produces a single list of numbers. Dictionary and set comprehensions use the same structure but produce different types. A dictionary comprehension creates pairs of key and value. In our example, we start with fruit names and base prices. We iterate over the dictionary using the items method, which yields each name and each price. For every pair, we compute a new price that includes tax, then we round to 2 decimal places so the numbers look tidy. The result is a new dictionary with the same keys and updated values, leaving the original data unchanged. A set comprehension builds a collection of unique elements. When we take the length of each name and place those lengths into a set, duplicates are removed automatically, and the set keeps only one copy of each length. Remember that sets are not ordered, so the display order may differ from run to run, which is normal. 2 quick notes. First, in modern Python, the loop variable used inside a comprehension does not leak into the outer scope. After the comprehension ends, that name is not defined. Second, keep expressions short and clear. If the logic grows too large, split it into small functions or intermediate steps. Challenge time. Build a program that flattens a nested list into one list using a single comprehension with 2 for clauses. Skip any empty inner lists. Print the flat list and then print how many items it contains. Pause the video and try it now. When you return, we will walk through the solution line by line. We begin with a nested list that includes one empty list, so the filter has something to skip. We create a new list named flat. The 2 for clauses flatten the structure by walking each sublist and then each value inside it. The if clause skips any sublist whose length is 0. Finally, we print the flat list, and we print the count of items. Great work! You learned how for loops repeat instructions, how the range function generates sequences, how to count backwards, how to pair index and value using enumerate, and how to loop through dictionary entries. You also built and tested a complete multiplication quiz. In the next lesson, we will learn comments and command line arguments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you there.